hottest station is now live for your enjoyment with host iamBranded.
Yeah, that's crazy in the workplace. That's a trip. But hey, I wanted to like for y'all listeners and people out there that's chilling. I know like maybe a couple Thursdays ago, Miss Innocence had a conspiracy theory show talking about just kind of like the pitfalls of welfare, that whole thing as far as how it works. I was listening to it because I wasn't able to be on there talking about it with them. But I just wanted to kind of clear some stuff up too because I know V from Vegas and Mr. Incense, they was talking about some things and stuff, but I wanted to say I know V was like real hard on the people that was on welfare and stuff like that, but let me just go ahead and throw some stuff out there too because I think a lot of it too was like government, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, in the early days of when this all started. I mean, I'm all for people, who needs it, who needs the help and stuff like that. To me, I think that's a good system. I think the government really screwed up because they never policed it and they never did a good job policing it because you know you you did have some people that was really dying to get off. They wanted to go back to school, but back in the I'll probably say even before the 80s or 90s or whatever, because I was a welfare baby too. I mean that's just how it is. You know what I mean? But people wanted to go to school and they would cut you off if you would even make an attempt to try to do something better for yourself. So you know that's what wasn't mentioned. That wasn't mentioned on the last show. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there because you gotta look at it too. There was so many people still trying to get off or not even be put on there like that like they used to, and you couldn't. So for whatever way, shape, or form, the government pretty much had it in there. And then I was talking to Miss Innocence off the air about how they used to have with the food stamps and stuff like that too, because they used to have them loose food stamps, and you had so many people that didn't deserve it. They used to just go and sell them things. You know what I'm saying? $100 in food stamps, selling for like $50 in cash.
No, they still do it.
Yeah,
now with the card, they still do it.
How could they do it now that they got that EBT card though?
It don't matter because they will take you to the supermarket. Let me tell you because I've seen it done. They take you to the supermarket and say you want $50 worth of stamps, right? Or, no, matter of fact, say you want $100 worth of food stamps. They'll take you to the store. You buy $100 worth of stuff, but they give you $50 in cash.
That's all you got to do.
That's how they do it.
Really?
Yes.
Selling stamps.
They probably get some
stamps out there they selling. Holler at me. You know what I'm saying?
I just bought some today. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Really?
Yeah.
I bought you all that.
For real, I was at the house, and my mom, she was like, oh, girl, you know what I'm saying? She said, did you want to buy some stamps? And I was like, well, how much? She was like, oh, she's selling, matter of fact, what was she selling? I think it was $120 for $60. And I was like, that's what's up. So, she came over there, she picked me up, and, we drove to the grocery store, and we walked around. She had, like, some candy, whatever, but I got my little food. Once we got into the car, unloaded the thing, I gave her her little $60. And, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's funny I said that because I just bought some, and I'm always looking for some because I make money, but I don't make enough money and they're buying groceries, so I'm just putting it out there, it's a beautiful thing. Especially when you can spend only $60 to get $120 worth of food. Man, come on. Who ain't going to jump on that opportunity? I'm looking for some more tomorrow, as a matter of fact. My sister needs some groceries.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, and you know what? People gonna lie and say, I ain't never did it before. Come on, we didn't all did that shit before. We didn't all hit up somebody at some time in our lifetime, trying to get over. I mean, that's human nature. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's done. I didn't did it before. You didn't did it before. They didn't did it before. That's just the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's so flaws. It's so many flaws that a lot of people just they was like, well, it's the people that's on welfare. It's their fault for staying on it. Yeah, it's partially their fault, but when they have no choice, you know what I'm saying, because they can't go to school because they used to get blocked by the people and they used to get their shit cut off. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to school. You got to stay and do what you do, and that wasn't fair to those people. You know what I mean? So they don't completely blame the people that's on that shit. Blame blame the government, because for the most part they are the ones that didn't really giving out to, some of these people. It's like, hey, you know what, we want to try to help you succeed, so here's what you can do. Nah, the government never does that. They're gonna give you something, and it's kind of like, the whole drug game. They're gonna drop some crack in your neighborhood and see what you do. They're gonna experiment on people. And that's what they did with welfare. That's what they did with drugs. That's what they did with a whole lot of stuff. So,
some people abuse it though.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, it's like once you get it, it's just like any kind of disease. You get like alcohol. You know what I'm saying? You get hooked on that shit, and it's a disease. You can't stop. You got to keep drinking, and it's just easy to run rampant. But the welfare system for many years has so many flaws. So I wanted to bring that out there.
And I also want to say something else too, because my sister's friend, she lives in a CPO apartment, which are like those little, government, little $100 a month or whatever for like their apartments. And so she's like my sister, she was tripping. She brought me this listing over, and they show like the map of where all of those apartments are. They're all in like the east and the north side of Columbus. They're in the hood. So, they put them right there, and it's crazy, too, driving through the areas, and you see all these apartments, and you see, how, the people that live in those apartments, and it's they're kind of like concentration camps, just, in one area. It's, putting, and it's crazy, just driving through and seeing that, and it's look at these, and the people that live there, they don't, I'm not saying they don't know any better, but they're so comfortable, and it's I don't know, it's just really crazy to me to have those, that's what I call them, mini concentration camps in the hood where they're putting all the black people. I'm not just looking at
you think about it, it's kind of like, what I'm saying, you had them little opportunities where you have, they even have homes out here. And Mr. Joe from Montana, I got you mic'd up, but before I even give you a proper hello, let me say this real quick. I got they have with all those the apartments and the houses and stuff like that, and they got people over there paying $100 a month, $200 a month, even less than that, 50, 60. There's somebody I know that's paying $60 a month. You know what I'm saying, for a house. You know what I'm saying? It may not be in the nicest neighborhood, but shit, they rocking out $68 a month for a damn house, and you know what I'm saying? And to me, it's kind of like you get caught up in that. You're just like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna stay in and do what I do. You know what I mean? And be comfortable. And sometimes you get caught with no even drive to really go do something else. You know what I'm saying? And let me say what's up to Joe on this Friday edition of Conspiracy Theory Thursdays. We have Mr. Instance had a birthday yesterday, so he took the day off, so I'm hanging out on his behalf. So, Mr. Joe, what it do, big man?
How you doing? God, I never know when I'm on anymore. It's like other shows, there's like two other shows which keep, they don't announce you. You're on, but you don't even know you're on. So you're on for about 5 minutes, then you got to keep saying hello, and they say, "Oh, you've been on all this time."
Yeah. Now, I was going to give you your proper introduction as soon as I let my baby girl Venus say what she had to say about the situation. But how's everything? Happy Friday, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
Let me see. Is that Shay?
Nope. That's Venus. We got new ladies. We got Dee Dee in the house. We got Venus in the house.
I didn't recognize the voice. You acted like you knew me.
I'm about to hang up this phone. As much as I'm poor here, you don't know my voice.
Hey, yeah. Come on now, Dee Dee. You don't act like that. I know your voice.
You call me Venus. You just
call
me.
No, I had Venus on the brain. My bad.
Oh, what?
Oh, you're gonna hang up because he just missed. You're not gonna hang up. Don't give me that stuff.
I'm not gonna hang up because
that's good. All right.
No, you already know what time it is, girl. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
You're ready, called in, so you're gonna stay, right?
You ain't got nowhere to go, because if you do hang up, I got your number. I'll track you down. I will track you down.
Dead. I don't even have a charger to it yet.
So you're not hanging
up.
House
number. Oh, I forgot my house number came up.
I'll still track you down. Don't act like you don't know.
But looking for me.
Nah, never. Never. But Joe, Mr. Joe, I was just trying to, because I wasn't able to catch Mr. Insant's show where you guys was talking about the welfare system and stuff like that or whatever. But I just had to throw in my little 2 cents. And it's pretty much open tonight as far as any conspiracies, different type of things tonight on this Thursday radio show. So if you got something to bring to the table, most deaf. Bring it to the
I got
table.
a lot of stuff. I got a lot. I thought, there might be some topic here tonight, but if it's going to be open, oh, shit, are you kidding me? All the stuff I got. Now, I don't know if anybody here likes Obama or not, but I got stuff.
I do.
Well, too bad. All right.
Wow.
So, how's that?
Okay.
I'm only teasing.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm only teasing. Don't worry about me. Brandon knows me. I'm a teaser. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but I got a lot of stuff. I mean, the welfare is a good thing, but I don't know that much about the welfare system. You know how I feel about government, and I don't like the fact that, the government's putting a handout to anybody, anywhere, because even though the people need it, the government throws it out there in order to ensnare people within their particular policies. And they give it and they take it away. So if they didn't have welfare from the government, there'd be philanthropists, there'd be the mosques, there'd be the synagogues, there'd be the churches to help out people like they used to do. So
let me ask you guys something. And to me, I think that kind of goes into welfare, any kind of thing, Social Security, that goes into unemployment, that goes into anything that's government that's giving it up. What in the hell is going to happen 50 years to 75 years from now when all that stuff is run out? And right now we're suffering from some issues, anyways, as far as recession and stuff like that. But I mean, do you think it especially Dee, you got kids, Joe? We don't know if you have kids or not. Venus, you don't have kids yet. I have a child, but
I have a kid. I have a child.
You have a child.
Thank you.
A child, but my thing with that is are we gonna have anything left for our kids to have? You know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, when they talk about being in their 50s, 60s, trying to retire and stuff like that, are we gonna have anything left for these kids? I don't think so, because
that's the way it's going.
Nope.
Yeah, it is the way it's going.
Because already the government itself says that the money for Medicare and Medicaid is going to run out by 2041. All right, so when that money runs out, and Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security are the biggest outside of defense, they are the biggest expenditures of the budget. And if the government can't pay the people that's on Medicare and Medicaid with the older people, and they don't give a rat's ass about the veterans, and they don't pay out Social Security, there's nothing left to do but have a nice little revolt here in the United States, and and that's the way the government's going.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be crazy when it's all said and done. To me, I always saw that as just really odd. But yeah, I didn't want to really touch too many bases on welfare. But I know it was a topic that was already done. But I just wanted to throw my my 2 cents in on it because I was a product of it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to throw some stuff out there because I don't know if you was listening, Joe, but we had some people that had them experiences with the food stamp situation and the fact that as a people, a lot of people screwed that stuff up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, but you know what? The government never policed it. It's kind of like you gave money to people that needed to be at least schooled on how to be able to manage their money. Because I think if you go backwards to whenever welfare was discovered or done or implemented or whatever, I think if they would have had better money management, I think you would probably see more people with jobs, and you would probably have less kids. You know what I'm saying? Because the word on the street was well, I'm about to get my 3rd or 4th or 5th kids just so I can be able to get a big payday. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I mean, on the show that we had last week, I missed it, but there was a woman who was either she called in or she was a friend of Vincent's or something like that, and she called in and she said she's going to have 3rd or 4th kid, and she's proud of it, and she's on welfare. We said, well, what are you talking about? What are you proud about?
That is real sad. But I know this one lady, she had about 6 kids, and she gets around almost $600 in food stamps. And I was like, because my aunt, she's a caseworker for the welfare. She's the people. She takes care of the people and take care of their case or whatever, so you call it. And she said a lot of them abuse it. Like, some of them, they have to go out and get jobs, and they don't want to go out and get jobs. And some of them have 4, 5, 6, 7 kids just so they could get $700, $800. They give them a lot of money just because of the kids.
Yeah.
And they use the welfare for free benefits, so when they go to the doctor, they don't have to pay no copay and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
co-pays are a bitch too.
Yeah, and V was talking about how when he was a landlord, if you take in welfare recipients, that's guaranteed money because the government pays the rent.
Yep, the government pays it, but you know what? But you know what? At the end of the day, when it comes to even that, yeah, that's going to be more money in your pocket for you. That's easy money for you. But overall, that person, that man or that woman that's there, they're not going to have no kind of marketing skills. They're not going to know how to go and try to manage money because it's kind of like it's shit. Somebody tell me that all I have to do is pay $100 a month for rent and I get $600 for food stamps and damn near my bills are paid because I get a welfare check for this amount of money. Shit, you living like a king or a queen or some shit. So nobody's not going to learn how to manage their money and or go to school and or do some other shit because it's not the way that they were never prepped on how to do that. They were just given this easy road to go. So here you go. It's just like if I was to give Venus, $100,000 just because, you got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Have some fun. I'll keep giving that to you every month or so. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, but there is. There is abuse though, because you don't make anything on on welfare. You really have to really abuse the system in order to get money out of it.
They abuse it hard. I went to work with my aunt like 3 or 4 times. She's a caseworker in New York or whatever. This bitch came in there. Yes, I did call her welfare ass a bitch. That bitch came in there, dipped. That bitch was dipped out. The bitch looked fly. What the fuck you coming in there in the welfare office looking fly for, bitch? You supposed to be on welfare. That's what kills me. The bitch looked fly, but her kid looked like, a fucking bum. Like, you sitting there begging for public assistance, but yet you coming in here begging, looking like a motherfucking diva. Accessories, little nice pants, little jacket, crisp
accessories.
Hair. Her hair was all straight, and I'm like, yo, is this? I looked at my aunt. I'm like, yo, is this bitch serious? She was like, you ain't see all of it.
See, to me, I think if you get yourself together, you get your hair done nice, get good clothes, get your kids the same thing too, and you looking for a job at the end of the day, I can understand that if you trying to rock out a good interview or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I can feel you on that, but like you said, Dee Dee, it's so many people. I didn't see so many people take advantage of the system, and and Joe, I think. For the most part, it's kind of like, you want to blame that girl, that man or that woman or whoever's abusing the system, but you want to blame the government because for years, I'm talking about decades, government, they ain't police the shit. They know what's going on. They know what's going on in y'all hoods. They know people are selling their food stamps to get, they selling like, what'd you say, Venus? They selling $120 in food stamps for $60 in cash. You know what I'm saying? They doing that shit.
Both ways. Me and the government. The government sucks. The government should stay out of everything. Even though it's supposed, people think the government should protect them. The government shouldn't protect them except for national defense, except for making sure that we don't get bombed. Outside of that, you know what happens? The government sticks its fingers into everything, and the government messes things up. Now, besides that, again, there are, it's a two-way street. There are people who go on welfare, stay there for a few months, and get off and get a job. That's supposed to be a stopgap.
No, but you can have a job and be on welfare at the same time. There's people I work with that they have a job, but they also get food stamps.
Do they do it legally?
Yes, they do it.
They do it legally. I mean, so you can have a job now and have food stamps.
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't get as much as you would normally get, like if you didn't have a job. Like if you didn't have a job, you would get, let's say $600. But if you got a job, they cut it down to like maybe 2 or 3, or something like that. So I mean, you can get it. You still can apply for it.
They do it depending on how much you get.
Right.
Because this girl was working, she was telling me, she was like, "Oh, get food stamps." I'm like, I was like, because the amount of money I make, I was like, I know I'm not gonna get nothing. And my aunt told me it depends on how much you make, how much you get a year. I was like, I know I will not even be eligible for it, so I'll just stick to my co-pays and finish paying for my groceries and motherfucking gas. Because I always shop at Sam's Club. You know what I'm saying? There was a time that Sam's Club ain't accept food stamps. Now they accepting food stamps.
What?
So I'm like, yo, I need a motherfucking food stamp card. So anybody out there that's in Delaware, you selling stamps, holla at me.
He's crazy. He's crazy, but
you don't understand paying rent, light bill, water bill, trash, and all that bull. No.
Yeah. But you see, this is one of the reasons why, to me, I feel like, you go from state to state, and I'll just point out California because I live in Cali. I mean, there's a reason why it's so much debt, you know what I'm saying, because they don't know, the government don't know how to manage they programs and stuff like that. I mean, you can go any other place and you see a lot of people abusing what they're given, you know what I'm saying, and this is the reason why we're not going to have that much money, and this is the reason why our kids is going to have a worse off time than we are right now, because nobody policed this for decades. So
you live
our
in
kids
California. Yeah, you got Schwarzenegger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, and we had people before then, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't doing their job, you know what I'm saying. So it's going to be a tough road for anybody in any state when it comes to stuff like this, because like I said, to me, I think it was just a lot of money mismanagement. I think I think the government never really intended for wanting anybody to succeed anyways. They want to keep the lower people low and keep people that's in the seats where they sitting at right now.
That's very possible, but still, at the same time, there are people like we're talking about who abuse the system. If they abuse it and it's there, I can understand people going for food stamps or going for a government grant if it's offered. But if you're going to, there was one girl came to my show, like, I don't know, a few months ago, and she said she was on welfare for 4 years, but she didn't consider herself a welfare queen. And I didn't say anything because she was, a regular to the show, and I'm saying to myself, what the hell you got to, how do you consider yourself a welfare queen if you're not on it? What do you got to do? You got to be on it for 20 years?
Shit, I'm trying to get on it for like 8 months. I'll be straight.
Hell yeah.
You got family members that was born into it. It's kind of like, okay, the mama had it, the daughter, she's about to get it, and the daughter gets older, the other daughter's gonna get on it. It's, you know what, Joe? It's sad to say, man, but it's a trait that people still have to this day.
And it's
what I'm saying? Like I said,
it's not completely their fault, because most people who stay on welfare are in poor neighborhoods, have poor education. If you have poor education, you're not going to have good qualifications to go out here for a job, especially in today's society where you need at least a bachelor's.
Exactly.
They choose to be like that.
Mhm.
They don't want to make themselves better. Trust and believe. If you want to make yourself better, you can. If you want to go out and get a job, you will get on your grind.
See, but Didi, here's the thing, though. Let me give you a hypothetical situation, because this is actually true. All right, let me put you on a situation. All right, Didi, you on welfare. You got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make ends meet and do what you need to do to take care of you and your kids and stuff like that. All right, you being a strong woman that you are, you want to get off that shit and you want to go to school. So you start doing what you got to do, take grants out, or try to take grants out and do what you got to do. You get a letter in the mail saying that, okay, well, we're going to cut your welfare off because you're going to school. Now, you have no job. You are on welfare. You're trying to go to school. What would your options be? Go to school and not take the welfare and get kicked out, or not even go to school, which is what the government wants you to do, and just stay stranded on welfare?
well, I'll get off of welfare and I'll go to school. That's just that person.
Okay, it's nice to say.
So how are you gonna make your ends meet though? So how are you gonna make ends meet?
I mean, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, but where's the will? Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't have to.
All right, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. See, you can talk about it, but you're not there yet. And let me tell you something. When it comes to your hungry stomach versus the money coming in, you're gonna vote with your stomach.
But I know that
You
don't know nothing until you're there. You don't know until you're there. That's the whole.
Well, Dee, check it out though. Check it out, Dee. That's how a lot of people when I was growing up in the system like this. That's how some of my family members. That's how it came across. That was an option that they had. It was either not go to school.
That's not how it is now, though. That's not how the system works now, though.
So they would let you. They would allow you to go to school. Now,
pretty much if they let you work and still get stamps, I don't think that they'll cut you off by you going to school.
I don't know. They may or they may not. You might be right, Dee Dee. But aren't there conditions where if you have a man in the house, you don't get money?
No, I don't know.
There used to be that years ago, but that's how come women.
I can ask my aunt all that because she when I be going to her job and I be helping her with her paperwork sometimes, that was like
that's how Dee Dee. That's exactly like how I broke it down. That's exactly how it was back in the day. So you see people with a choice to make. They're gonna choose the money over their education. So that was another way for them to basically be stranded, and stuck with a situation like that because that's just how it was. You know what I mean?
And let's get back. Let's get down to the nitty gritty too. Okay, the welfare system sucks, and yeah, not only does the government, if it offers money, but there's a price to pay for it. Your taxes, even if you get off of welfare, once you get a job, your taxes have gone up because of the welfare that the government's paid out. Now, besides that, talk about why are families, poor families, having kids, 2 kids or more to begin with. If you're poor, let me tell you, I think if you're poor, even if you love children, if you know you can't take care of those kids, don't have kids. There are people who think that way besides me. They don't have kids until they've gotten their bachelor's, excuse me, or the master's, something like that. Then they have kids.
Yeah, but some people be on welfare and then they make something of themselves. Like my aunt.
Some do.
But my aunt, the one who works for them, who is a caseworker now, she was on welfare. She done went to college, got an associate, got her bachelor's. She used to be on welfare. Now she's working for them.
I'd like to find out
how many $1,000 a year. I don't know how much, but first she was going to go in the medical field, then she switched over to the social field, like to be a social worker and all that shit. I mean, she's making something of herself now.
I'd like to find out what percentage of people, the total number of people who've ever been on welfare. I'd like to know what percentage of them actually got offered and actually got a degree or a job. I'd like to know that.
You know what, Joe? I bet you it's going to be low. It's going to be a low percentage. The people that do get out, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to see if I can find it somewhere. But the people that do get out and wind up having a prosperous, after welfare type of situation, I bet you it's a low number. I would probably say even less than 20%.
Oh, I'd
probably say
that. I would agree with you on that. I would say less than 20%. I'm thinking like 7 to 10, maybe, not even 10. But I might be wrong. I haven't done the research.
I don't think it's that low now.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's that low. I mean, because some
I
people
think
want to make something of themselves. Some people don't want to be working at McDonald's for the rest of their life. That's not a career. I get paid one of the fucking managers at McDonald's. No, I'm dead ass serious. I do, and I will not. Like, if I lose my job, like, that'll be the last place I go. Because if I'm making more money than those motherfucking managers right now, you're a manager. You know what I'm saying? I'm cashing your check, and they make around, the ones out here makes around $10, $11.
For a manager?
An hour? An hour?
An hour. Or $8. One of the two, 8, 10, or 11.
Oh, I gotta look that stuff up in the paper. I gotta find. Jesus, they're making $11 an hour.
Well, you know what? But you know what, you guys, it's demographics though, because you know some people like out there where Dee Dee's at, I could probably see that happening. Like out here in California, like I know managers, store, location manager or whoever it is, they're making about between 30 and 35 a year.
Well, 35,000, even in California, that's
even in California.
You better leave it and go on welfare with 35,000 in California.
Yo, like I can't. That's crazy.
You know, shoot, I could sell bubble gum and make $35,000 a year.
Like for real, and these managers in McDonald's and like they think they motherfucking Don Juans and shit.
Hell yeah.
I like her. She goes, hell yeah.
No, seriously, they will get an attitude with you and shit like that. And I just, like, when was it? Like 2 days ago, I actually walked in the store. I didn't even go through the drive-thru because it was packed. And I'm like, let me get this. I said, don't put no mustard on my hamburger. This bitch put mustard on it. I'm like, I didn't ask for it. She was like, well, just scrape it off. Whoa, bitch. I said, no, I said, go back there. I said, you better make me another one. She was like, do you know I'm a manager? I said, do you know I make more money than you? Bitch, get back there and make my motherfucking burger.
Hell yeah.
I say that $8 an hour making that. So I said, bitch, you got me fucked up. Make me come over that motherfucking counter.
They to me, I think they drive anybody's job in fast food is tough. Because I couldn't see myself doing, like, when I was like, before I started working as a bagger, courtesy clerk at Safeway when I was like 16, I did like 2 months of working at McDonald's, and that was too much for me. I was like, I couldn't take that shit. I'm done.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Do it. Like, first of all, the cashiers get paid like $7.15 an hour.
Yeah, they ain't rocking out.
An hour. They're some of the dumbest human beings I've ever seen.
They don't know, but they don't get nothing because, mind you, I cash their checks every 2 weeks, and for some of them, they checks be $112, $98.
That's
what the fuck am I?
Damn.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna ask you guys a question. You guys might laugh at me, but I'm gonna ask you a question. But before I do that, this is Conspiracy Theory Thursday. This is a Friday edition. Subbing in for my man, Mr. Incense. I want to say and wish him a happy belated birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Incense.
Yeah, I wish him a happy birthday on Twitter yesterday, though, but I just wanted to verbally wish him, and actually his daughter was the day before, so I want to wish him and his daughter a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, daughter.
So,
I
think I got my girl, Miss Kia, in the building tonight on this Conspiracy Theory Thursday, Friday edition. Kia, what's up?
Actually, it's Kia, Takara, and Sophia.
Kia.
How you doing?
Kia, Takara, Sophia, got the triplets in the building. What's up, ladies?
And Desi K, she's, I think her and Poozy are on the other line, or somewhere. No.
I got the whole lady squad in the house tonight. So what's good, ladies? How y'all doing on this Friday, Saturday morning for some?
We actually on Ustream at the same time.
What was that?
On Ustream right now, like on the phone and on Ustream.
Oh, you on Ustream right now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm live.
Y'all getting a lot of miles on that Ustream, huh? Because I know a lot of the celebrity-type people, they be on Ustream and stuff like that, too. I heard Bow Wow was on Ustream. I heard a lot of other people was on Ustream, too, right?
Yeah. He was on Ustream like 5 seconds ago, too.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all just chilling tonight? Y'all just hanging out on Ustream? Huh?
They signed off. You got no competition, girl.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask y'all a question. I'm going to throw something out there for y'all. All right. Y'all know we have, like, a whole bunch of, like, in y'all areas, I'm pretty sure y'all might have those day laborers, meaning AKA, a bunch of Mexicans standing by the Home Depots, you know what I'm saying, looking for work, right?
Mm-hmm. Come cut my lawn, bitch. They be cutting my lawn. Come cut my lawn.
Y'all didn't, okay, y'all have them, is there that people have them in every state, right? All right. So basically, so check it out. So check it out. Basically, if it's like that, basically what they're doing is they stand on the street corner, offering their services.
No,
okay.
That's only in Cali.
What's the difference between the day laborers that do that be standing outside of Home Depot and actual prostitutes?
Wait a minute, who stands outside of Home Depot? That is only in California, because I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah,
No,
but you know what? It's legal.
Home Depot is like the day labor central.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You roll up to Home Depot, you got a pickup truck, they jump right in the back. You don't even gotta need it.
They do.
I need to buy my damn lawn. What's good?
Yeah, the thing about that is that, they're looking for work. First off, I don't like illegal immigrants over here anyway. They're eating my food.
Agreed.
Okay. And then they get married, and then they have kids, and the kids become citizens, and then the kids go on welfare.
There you go. But
so I don't want any of them around here.
All right, Mr. Joe. So go ahead.
I don't want.
Who's gonna say something?
Yeah, go ahead, anybody.
Okay.
All right, I don't want any of them. I don't want a single illegal immigrant. I don't care if you're speaking English. I don't care if you come from Mars. I don't care if you're an ambassador from Russia. If you're an illegal immigrant, you're eating my food. There's too many of them here in the United States. We've got too many Americans in the goddamn United States. We need to cut down this population in America. And that means send all you Mexicans, send all you French, send all you Canadians back to your raggedy-ass countries where you can try to get your welfare from your dictator and leave the freaking American system alone.
Okay, and you know what? I think I was debating this with Mr. Incense when I was talking to him one day, and I was like, you know what? To me, what's the difference though? I mean, because out here in California, that's what they do. A lot of day laborers, they'll be posted over at, street corners, literally, like by Home Depot and by gas stations and by other places and stuff like that. They'll be posted up there like, they prostitutes, and as soon as the car roll by, it's just like Baby Girl said, they'll come through and, they'll probably exchange some words and they just hop in the truck and they go on to go take care of their business, So why is it a difference between that and prostitution? Somebody explain that to me, because for one, they're both working. Okay, but they're
the Bible. The Bible says if a woman wants to sell her body, it's wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not the thing about a woman's body. If you're not hurting somebody, I don't care what you do with your body. I don't care if you're a male prostitute, a female prostitute. Do whatever you want because you're not hurting anybody. So that's why I'm saying it's the Bible, because if the Mexican wants to get work, wants to sell his services, and the woman wants to sell her services, as far as I'm concerned, no problem. Just don't be an illegal immigrant selling your service. So if you're a prostitute, make sure you're an American prostitute, because I don't want to hear Chiquita, Chiquita, Chiquita.
You're crazy. But you know what? That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see like police officers they stopped and they chopped it up with the day laborers and stuff like that. They for damn sure wouldn't do that with no regular prostitute. But they doing damn near the same thing. They offering their work services to somebody. They taking them over to the house. You know what I'm saying? You never know what might go on. Them day laborers might be male prostitutes too. You never know.
Well,
you never know. But it's okay. It's okay for them to do what they do. Y'all be crazy.
I think the Bible's the best conspiracy going, but I do.
Hey, this is a Conspiracy Theory Thursday, Friday edition, subbing in for my man, Mr. Incense, and actually V. I think V's out on the town too, so I want to say shout out to V, and I want to say what's up to my man, Mr. Harlem World himself, Mr. A. Butter in the building.
Oh, hey,
everybody.
Hey, Butter.
Man, I'm in the house, man. So now this shit gonna get crazy. Look, you already know. You know I'm here. It's party time, man. What's going on, people?
Hey.
What up, baby?
How you doing?
Hey, Butter.
What up? Who this?
Venus.
You in the building.
up,
You in the building with Venus, Dee, Joe, and of course.
You don't pick up your phone no more. What's up, man? I'm about to get turn out this bitch. What's up?
My phone is messed up. I'm so loud. Like,
I'm about to go. I turn it right now and shit. Cake, Annie Mae. Hey, I just got a prank call for about 5 minutes straight. I don't know who did this shit, but they recorded this shit and emailed it to me. I'm over here peeing on myself. I wish y'all could. I want to send it to y'all. They over here fucking with me. I don't know why they fucking with me. Shout out to Kia. I know Kia in the building. Shout out to Sophie. Shout out to Cara. Shout out to Poozy. Shout out to the whole world. I'm in the house now. Let's get this motherfucking party started
now. Hey, buddy, you heard me. Hey, you heard me talk about that whole, day labor thing and the whole prostitution thing.
Yeah.
Now, educate me, bro. What's the difference?
Say it again. You said day labor and prostitution. What's the difference?
Yeah, all right. Day laborers, the dudes that be posted up at Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? They be down on the street corner. Yeah, they be waiting for,
I'll tell you the difference.
They be waiting. Check it out, though. Check it out. They be waiting for their John to go pick them up. They talk business. They get in the truck. They leave. They go do their thing.
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and the prostitute?
Prostitution, they get paper.
I know, but he's a motherfucking crazy.
So what do the laborers get? Lettuce?
Nah, they make these motherfuckers build motherfucking skyscrapers for $10. So you do the math. Straight up. That's what it comes down to. Money. Yeah, both of them is wrong, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe was saying, though, like they come over here, they do the thing, so fuck it.
But they're always in California. They ain't in New York like that. Mexicans got jobs out there.
Hell
Mexicans got jobs.
Them niggas try to take my shit. And the thing is that they make offers that you can't refuse. I'm doing heavy labor over here. They talking about we do it $5. I'm like, shit, I'm getting 100 for this, nigga. What you talking about? Like, I want to kill him because I'm like, you're gonna take my spot, bro. I need to do this right here. So, shout out to the Mexicans, man.
Oh, shout out, yeah. Here we go, Butter. Butter puts everybody under the bus, under the swamp, throws them off the cliff, and then he says, shout out to everybody I just killed.
But you know what? At the same time, though, you gotta understand though, a lot of these prostitutes, they busting them off, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, they getting their little nuts off and their little orgasms and all that, and they getting paid, so they not losing. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans are losing. They losing their lives doing these jobs, and they getting paid $2 a day, you know what I mean? So, fuck it. That's the difference right there. At the end of the day, it takes them 10 days to get a motherfucking decent meal at McDonald's, you know what I mean? A prostitute, she's tricking. So,
yeah, Dee got a bad. She got beef with the people at McDonald's.
Why?
Because they think they better than me, and I get more money than
Hell
the
no.
Like they got me fucked up.
They got you fucked
then they
up.
try to fuck my they trying to fuck my order up, and you got me fucked up too. But we ain't gonna go there right now.
Yeah, but you can't be rude to them. You got whatever you say when you leaving. Don't say it while they making your shit. Be like,
yeah,
all good.
I know,
and then when you leave, you be
I
like, you son of a bitch, and that's it. Never come back. You might put a picture up of your ass. Every local McDonald's have a picture of your ass.
You know what?
Shit on your burger.
I just noticed I got that shit from my mother because we went in this dead serious. We went in this Mexican supermarket because they got that blondanos and shit. They ain't got that shit out in Delaware. You gotta go to the Mexican shit. I had to get my blondanos, like the green and the yellow ones, right?
Yeah.
So my mother paid with the credit card. The Mazzola oil was supposed to cost $6.99. That shit came up $9.99. So we get outside. Oh, my mother said, oh, no, fuck this, bitch. Put it back on my credit card. Don't play me. She said, oh, no, we don't do that. We going to give you a store credit. Now, when you tell my mother you ain't going to give her back her money, she snaps. And mind you, she's worse than me.
Yeah, because it's your money.
She said, what, bitch? She said, I will fuck you up. She said, we don't put it back on the card. She said, bitch, you think I'm going to come back here after you just took my motherfucking money? She done called the cops on those fucking Mexicans. She was calling them all kinds of illegal immigrants and then those fucking essays. She was calling them essays. She was like, you motherfucking
hey,
essays.
bro.
She was like, but y'all motherfuckers going to give me my $20. She was like, you want to cut my lawn?
And that's why them little motherfuckers on a rampage.
Yo, I'm scared at that age. Like, they was in a crowd. I was telling my mother, like, yo, shut up, bitch. Like, for real, shut up. They in a crowd.
Yeah, that's why them M17 and whatever the fuck they is out of LA, they on a rampage right now because of shit like this.
And that's serious too.
They got a telephone. They call back to Mexico and LA and be like, you know what? They fucking with us over here. I need y'all to take care of some of them over there. That's what they do.
I ain't going back over there. They ain't gonna catch me nowhere. Fuck out of here. They gonna see me at 106.
Yeah, but they gonna take one from mankind and fuck all us over because your mother want $3 back. Fuck that. I'd be like, yo, keep that.
No. It wasn't $3. She was returning the whole thing because Walmart had a better deal. It was $20. That's gas money. That's almost a full tank. Don't fuck with me, okay? Come on, $3. Nigga, please. That's 20 fucking dollars, nigga. That's fucking 7 gallons of gas.
You right.
Really?
Brandon, I'm going to call back in about 6 minutes or so, all right?
All right, we'll do, Mr. Joe.
Okay.
And you got, what's the name of them mic'd up? I know they was calling a while ago. I don't know if they still here, though.
No, to Takara and Kia and them, yeah, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? They was on Ustream or something like that, you know what I'm saying, making it rounds doing what they do, so, you know, big ups to them and shit, you know what I mean?
I was worried about Didi, though. I thought we was going to have to put another, what's the name up? Like Smooth Ed. That's what I thought.
That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? We was kind of wondering about her.
No, my feelings was hurt. You know, I was mad because, you know, Butter played me out, and then, you know, I broke my heart.
I ain't never play you out, you liar.
Yeah,
when I played you out?
Because I said call me after the show, and what happened? You ain't call me.
Yeah. You bugging. I text you back.
You a bullshit-ass liar. You know I ain't getting that. Don't play me. Shit. Don't play me.
Hey, Venus, we got domestic problems right about now. It's going down.
I see.
Hey.
I was missed, though. I don't feel kind of special that you missed me.
Yo, y'all so crazy. Hey, man. They be fucking with me, B. I don't know who's fucking. They be fucking with me, though. And I gotta be nice to these niggas because they know where I live. Like, what if I say some old foul shit, they come and kill me? Like, come on, man. Y'all wish y'all could hear this shit, man. I promise. How these niggas are so technical, they recorded this shit and emailed it to me. Like, they gotta know me.
What did they record?
They prank called me, and I was just, like, they were fucking with me, and I was just, you know, smooth. I was cool as a cucumber. I'm like, yeah, laughing with the nigga and all that. I don't want these niggas to go crazy and kill me, though. So I'm fucking with them, too, though. But this shit is, I might use this shit on my album. This shit's so funny to me.
They left a message and all that good stuff, too?
Nah, they were talking. We had a full-blown conversation. Then they emailed the shit to me.
Wow.
That's some
What
old.
was the email address they sent it from?
Anonymous. How about that?
Wow.
Some old Joe Rock Obama type of shit. I don't know what they did, man. They fucking.
Well, in the words of Didi, man, they got you fucked up.
Fucked up.
Whatever happened with your situation with your best friend and her boyfriend thing?
I ain't never tell, man. I just fuck it. I ain't gonna say nothing because I feel like if I say something, she gonna stay with the nigga and I'm gonna have to kill somebody and then, you know what I mean? Because I know he gonna step to me. And I don't take no shit like that lightly. It's going to be some old, you know what I'm saying? I'm knocking nigga head off. And then, you know, it's not going to end like that. He going to come back. And I'm trying to nip all that shit in the bud. So I ain't going to say nothing to her.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, you trying to do the gentleman thing. So, you know, it's one thing. And I feel you because I'm like the same way, too. I can be mild-mannered, easygoing, nice as can be. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me because if you do.
Because that's what I'm saying. I ain't no hating-ass nigga. So if I say something to her, and, you know, she gonna go back and say, yeah, you know, he told me or whatever the case is. Knowing me and the boy history, I don't fuck with him like that. He don't fuck with me. So he gonna come back and say something. I'm gonna check him. He gonna come back again. I might shoot the nigga in the stomach or something. You know what I mean? All type of shit. And she gonna stay with the nigga in the end. I feel it. So, you know, why bother now? I ain't even gonna say nothing to her. Yeah, I wanted to, though. But I ain't never hate on nobody in my life. This shit is hard, so. You know, I'm never going to be a hater. I know it. Because I couldn't even do it now, and I don't even like the nigga.
Yeah. And you see, man, that's a conspiracy in itself, man. Why, like, the conspiracy of haters, like, you know, why is there haters? Why is there somebody that's trying to be mad at something that you got, you know what I'm saying? That's inquiry minds want to know. I want to know. Somebody tell me. If you a hater, call the number, 347-215-8653. We want to know exactly why.
I want to email y'all this whole thing, man. I can't believe these niggas got me like this. Like the nigga was saying, I'm trying to get this. Like, he was fucking with me, though, man. Like, I had to be you, Brand. It was you.
Nah, shit. Oh, it ain't me, bro. You know it ain't me. Hey, did it sound like an enemy of yours or somebody that you you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
that you may know or may not know or something?
Nah, I don't know. He was talking about some old music shit, so I'm like, it gotta be somebody I know. You know what I mean? But I don't know how they got my email, my phone number, you know what I'm saying? But the thing, they ain't even blocked their number, though. That's why I picked it up. They ain't blocked their number. Now I be calling this shit, and it's like, he pick up with the same old voice he's fucking with me with. So I'm like, I can't win.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow,
they
they
probably
got
listening
you.
to the show right now.
Huh?
They probably listening to the show right now.
Probably.
Might be a fan, though.
Giving your number out on the show, not giving it up.
I got a new number, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
My back hurt, y'all. I'm really about to lay down. This is horrible. But I hurt my back.
Doing what?
Moving. Picking up some heavy shit that I wasn't supposed to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I sprained it. Some shit. I don't know what the fuck that doctor was talking about. Fucked up.
This reality radio. Niggas talk about their problems on this shit right here.
Yo, for real. That's fucked up because I didn't go to my damn concert. Fuck. Bullshit. I was supposed to go with Butter, but you know what? I'm finna come to Harlem. I'm gonna start, asking people about some people.
Yeah, listen.
To get to some people.
Yeah, somebody called me today talking about I'm in Harlem. I'm like, who the fuck is you? But I didn't want to be mean. I didn't want to be rude because it's like, you know what I'm saying, they talking to me like we had a conversation yesterday. Talking about, yeah, I'm in Harlem right now. Come downstairs. I said, and I'm not even here because I didn't know who the fuck it was. And I don't be giving up my phone number like that. So I stayed in, and then ironically, niggas called me 3 hours later, and that was the guy talking about some more other shit. I'm like, man, listen, it ain't safe out here.
That probably was your 1 o'clock talking about come downstairs.
Shut up.
Wow.
I'm going to send it to you, Brian. I'm going to send it to you. I was laughing the whole time. It was funny, though. It was scary, but it was funny at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, I sent a quick Twitter message over to the homie Case. If he on Twitter right now, if you got a minute, he might stop in. But this is Conspiracy Theory Case.
Who?
You remember Case? Case, the R&B singer Case.
Wait, I'm missing you, Case?
Yeah.
Happily Ever After Case?
Yeah.
I'm about to DM him right now.
Yeah, he was on my show like probably a couple of months back, but about 2 months ago or something like that. But good dude. So if he calls in for a quick one, I'll play a song before he gets on. But this is Conspiracy Theory Thursday. We holding it down, doing it for my man. Happy belated birthday to Mr. Incense. Shouting out that dude all night. Call the number 347-215-8653. Got my man Joe back in the building.
How you doing?
And A Butter in the house, Dee Dee in the house, Venus in the house. Go hit the people up on the Twitter. Hit Just Venus, JUSVENUS on the Twitter. Hit up Miss Dee Dee Brandon's Boo, BRANDONZBOO on the Twitter.
I'm about to change it.
Thank you, baby.
To Butter.
There you go. There you go. So y'all be looking out for that change on the Twitter. It's going down. Hit up A Butter as well. A_Butter BUTTA. And you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit me up as well. I am Branded. Shout out to the people that's listening, sending DMs. That's because we had I guess they was doing some maintenance for about an hour strong or whatever on Twitter. So it's back full effect. So like I said, we just got an open forum as far as different conspiracy topic things or whatnot, and it'll be a good look for people to call in and do some things. Joe, since I got you back, man, what's up with this what's it, North Korea stuff with the bomb thing, with the nuclear bombs or something like that?
They exploded.
I was hearing.
Man.
Yeah, I was hearing that that they were supposed to have some bombs ready that could they could blast one from Naytown to the tip of New York or something like that or
Yeah, I think they got like 1 or 2 missiles that can reach the United States. I'm not quite sure, but listen to this. Like the National Security Advisor to Obama, he says that you don't have to worry about Korea. He says they don't pose an imminent threat. And if they say that, that's because Korea's got enough firepower to blast us, But Iraq, they didn't have any firepower, so of course, they're an imminent threat. But that's a governmental conspiracy thing. Yeah, Korea, they exploded a bomb underground. There's a whole big international uproar about it, but they're not going to do anything about it because they're a nuclear power. When you're a nuclear power, all people can do is talk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
No, because I mean, I don't think I am, but at the same time, it's kind of like all they got to do is just have a bipolar moment and decide, you know what, fuck it, let me just go ahead and push this button and, you know, take out a city like New York City or something like that with a bomb, or even something on the worser level. But I mean, to me, it
all the time.
Yeah, and you know what, Joe, since, you know, you kind of like, you know, probably the more educated dude on here as far as the political scene, but what's up with the rumor that everybody's saying that, you know, everybody likes Obama, but at the same time they think Obama's a pushover, meaning that, you know, other places in other parts of the world can just, you know, basically run him to the ground because he's so nice.
That's bullshit. You know who's saying that? All the Republicans are saying that. They don't like the fact that Obama has, you know, he greets other leaders of other countries without arrogance. He doesn't show them the same kind of arrogance that Bush did. Bush always looked down his nose on people. He always said, you're either for us or against us, and the other people around the world knew that if they aggravated Bush, he might get the CIA after them. He might do something like he did to Iraq. With Bush, he just finished a speech at Cairo University the other day, and people in the Muslim world were praising him. Now, I don't like Obama, but if you're the most powerful man in the world, or one of the most powerful leaders in the world, and you can change around this atmosphere that people have about the United States, I say go for it. The people who don't like him, they're the Republicans. You know, they don't like the fact that he bowed a little bit to the Saudi Arabian king. They don't like the fact that he bowed a little bit to the Queen Elizabeth, but they don't say anything about when Bush was holding hands with the Saudi Arabian king. He was holding hands like they were girlfriends. They don't say anything about that. So I like the fact that Obama's trying to, you know, keep the tensions down, because people hate America, and they should hate America. Because America right now in our foreign policy, we're Hitler. Not we, the government. I keep saying we, like all of a sudden I'm an American. You know, like nah, it's crap. I got a good topic for you besides something you know that dark and makes people say, oh my God, I'm going to die tomorrow.
What's up?
So about women, Joe.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get a relationship topic in here. Now I got one that's political, but this one I think will interest a lot of people. How about the fact that, you know, a lot of people, they want to have the government, you know, live according to the Constitution and everything. How about the fact that in the Declaration of Independence, and this hit me the other day, that they have a clause in there in the Declaration of Independence that says that we have unalienable rights. All men, all women, all people who are born, you don't need the Constitution to let you know that you're a free man, free woman, free child. So I started thinking about that. I'm saying, you know what? If I really am a free man, then I don't need the freaking government. I don't need the Constitution. I don't need any law for me to do what I want to do. And when people think about that, then you start realizing, you know what? I was born free because nobody owned America. The Congress doesn't own us. Your state governments don't own you. Your parents don't own you. So why the fuck am I obeying every goddamn law that comes down the book?
Hey, you know what? That's a good point, because I mean, when you kind of look at it, it is exactly how you said it. It's like people are saying that, you know, we have to answer to this law, that law, that law, that law, but who are they?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Why doesn't Congress obey me? Why don't they do what I want them to do? I'm not talking about elections. I'm saying, you know, hey, you, Rockefeller. Hey, you, whatever the fuck their names are. Hey, you, you know, why don't you do this for me? You know why? Because they're not going to do it. And you know why we got to do it? Because they have guns. They don't have any moral authority over us. They have no with legal authority is only rules and guidelines set by people because they put them on a piece of paper. But when I started thinking about this, because I got into a debate with somebody about this, and I started thinking about it more and more, and I'm saying, you know what? If we're free, I mean, practically we're not. We're not in all reality. We're not free. We can't do whatever we want because they'll shoot you. But in theory, in theory, there is no law made by any state, city, municipality, constitution, federal government that means shit to me.
Yeah, we're free inside of a cage.
That's what I'm saying. Practically, in the real world, we're free inside a cage. But philosophically, we're all free people. And if you start thinking about it, you start saying, you know what? These freaking assholes don't have any authority over me whatsoever. They're strangers.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.
Nexxlegacy Radio.